Hello and welcome back to Aspen Cooking, my friends. Today we'll be preparing the Scotch eggs. I'm sure you're curious how to make them. I'm going to show you. Let's get right to it. So for our Scotch eggs, we need our yolks to be runny. And I was like, I might have to go through trial and error of trying to boil them over and over and over again. Or I can use something that I trust. Remember this machine? I used it when I made a Sous Vide duck recipe. And I believe I made a steak on my channel as well. I'll drop a link to Sous Vide duck, right here. But 195 degrees in this sous vide machine for 8 minutes is going to get me a perfect result for my egg. Stay tuned. I'll show you what it turned out like. So 8 minutes is what I'm going to allow my eggs to cook in the sous vide machine. But then after 8 minutes, I need to immediately try to stop, well, not try to, but actually stop the cooking process. I'm going to use ice with water. So once 8 minutes have passed, I'm going to transfer my eggs out of the sous vide machine right into the iced water, and I'm going to let them sit there for about 5 minutes. 3 minutes into it, I'm going to crack my egg, but I'm not going to peel it. I'm going to place it right back into the mixture. It will make it for an easy egg peeling. I'll show you. 8 minutes have passed and I'm transferring. My friends, 8 minutes have passed and I'm transferring the eggs into the ice bath. Our eggs are ready and now it's time to start taking care of the meat. I imagine that to be a whole lot more epic, but that didn't work out. Again, we have a mixture of 1-for-1 mixture of pork, ground pork and ground beef. To that we will be adding onions. I'm not gonna go ahead and add all of it. I'm gonna spare some because I don't believe we will need all of them. Panko breadcrumbs, just about yay much. 1 egg. Yep. Some parsley. Again, I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to spare some because we will use some in our breading. Parmesan cheese. My baby goes in. We can use a little bit more of that. It's besides the fact that it's wonderful flavor, it's also a binding agent. Some garlic. That baby, we're going to use a whole lot of it. And then some spring onions. Last but not least, a mixture of spices with salt and pepper and some Italian spice mixture. Next thing is we're going to stretch some plastic out because we need to thin out our meat, make it as thin as possible. Now I'm going to flatten the meat without extra enthusiasm. Now we're going to open the baby up and here's what we have. Guys, if you follow the process that I have described, for the eggs, as far as the cooking temperature and timing, as well as the water bath that you use, to cool them off, egg peeling process just becomes so easy. Peeler complete. Folks, we're going to carefully roll our egg in, just like so. And that's why using the plastic is quite helpful. Not necessary, but most definitely helpful. I'm going to get rid of the excess. So the egg is here. I'm going to lift it up carefully and make like a meatball out of this. I'm going to get rid of excess. I don't need it. I don't want it. You're trying to be careful not to break the egg. And you basically make this a meatball shape. Guys, so once you start rolling this in, here's the shape you're looking for, but you're looking for a consistency. Make sure you don't have any cracks so the hot oil doesn't get inside and start cooking your egg. The egg itself is cooked already. All we're trying to do is cook the meat now. We're going to make some breading in here, and it's super simple again. I'm going to use some flour, I'm going to use an egg wash, and I'm going to use Panko crumbs with some Parmesan cheese, a little bit of parsley. I'm going to mix that in. And that is going to be exactly the sequence. First things first, flour. Again, remember, be gentle when you roll these babies because there's an egg inside. Now we have an egg. Simple 3-step process here. Fish it out and the breadcrumbs. Make sure it's nicely covered, just like so. Sweetness. Place it in its container and let it chill and wait for the rest of the eggs to get same treatment. I am looking to preheat the oil to 350 degrees. And finally, so much preparation, so much waiting and excitement building. It is time to put our Scotch eggs into the hot oil. Make sure to not introduce any moisture to the oil, otherwise it will start shooting. Oil and water do not like each other. Guys, we have started with 5 eggs, and one of them decided to escape and jump off during our transfer process from Sous Vide to the ice bath. And now we have these 4 beautiful eggs. I tried to make sure that all 4 will make it to the end. Let's decide which one we're going to open. What do you think? Which one? Which one do you like? This one? This one? No, number 1. You want this one? Oh man, all right, so this one. Let's check it out. I'm going to cut it. Hoping for the result of a runny yolk, and let's see if we were able to achieve it. Oh. Whew, look at that! Results are amazing. Loving that. Guys, the results speak for themselves. A nice and runny yolk, delicious and juicy meat on the outside. Look at the color. It smells amazing. I can't wait to give this a try. If you like what you see, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll be back with more videos for you. Don't forget to watch our other videos. I'll drop the links right here.